Welcome to Little Brother. It's day 57 and the time is 6 o'clock.
Indeed, on tonight's show, forget Triple J or even Quintuple J, we've got the only JJ that matters. It's psychologist Judy James, everybody.
Hey!
Hello, Judy.
Plus, there's a few questions that I need to know from one of our guests, but I've never, ever had the opportunity to ask her until now. It's Melanie Black.
Hello, Melanie Black. And Zig and Zag will be meeting the best thing to come out before John Tickle, everybody.
John Tickle! 3, 2, 1, and action.
Do you know what? I'd love to see what happened on last night's show. Wouldn't you?
Are we keeping you up, babe?
No, I mean, I'd really love to see what happened on last night's show.
I don't know what she's talking about. Rachel.
Rachel.
Just man.
Mario.
Mario. He just gets very frustrated sometimes. I don't understand it. John James.
John James.
He spends all his time with Josie.
I want you to make them lot yawn like you make me yawn.
I know what it is. He's making us yawn.
My kids right now.
As you failed in your mission, you will receive your message from your kids, played backwards.
Big
Brother has decided you are not allowed to be in the same room together until further notice.
What are we doing, cover our mics?
You are not allowed to sleep in the same bed
We
together.
didn't cover our mics. I miss you.
This happened to Romeo and Juliet. Look what happened to them.
Oh.
They both died.
Nah. It's like on the floor.
I suppose it would be uncomfortable, wouldn't it?
So, the pepper is still getting on the housemates' nerves, but how can one skinny, spectacled, strangely tattooed boy cause such a strong reaction? Here to explain all is body language and behaviour expert Judy James, everybody! Hello, Judy! Hello. Judge Judy's here, everybody. Judy, we're over halfway through. What's the reaction been like to young Sam coming into the house?
I just think the timing with Laura leaving when she did and then Sam coming in, absolute, pure inking genius.
Genuinely, for a second, I didn't know she was talking about Laura. I completely forgot that she'd been in the house.
I thought, yeah, who's Laura, yeah. I mean, up until then, the house was almost getting into the worst, which is a family unit, which we don't want in Big Brother.
Boring.
Really boring. They got all their hierarchies sorted out. I think they thought they were going to coast it, most of them, right through to the finals. So suddenly this...
Pepper's spiced it up, guys. Pepper bomb! Bang! Let's have a little look at how the housemates have been reacting.
We don't even know anything about him.
He reminds me of the people who used to bully me.
I mean, who is he to come in here and be like that? Who does he think he is?
He feels like he needs to offend people in order to be real.
You sure we're not allowed to nominate Sam Pepper?
I think he's upset a few people, rubbed a few people the wrong way.
Can someone get me a net? There seems to be a cockroach in the pool.
Yeah, he's got to be careful now.
Oh, if looks could kill, Andrew is not happy about Pepper, is he?
No. He's suffering from what's called implicit attitude, which is that it kind of resonates with experiences that he's had probably in the playground when he was at school. I mean, Andrew, up until then, I mean, he was in his own little hog heaven. You know, he went into that house, he started off as a geek, he got treated and spoilt, he was treated as the house child, they indulged him, the women flirted with him, his confidence grew.
He was having the time of his life all of a sudden, wasn't he?
He was absolutely having the time of his life.
Right, and now Pepper's come in here.
And suddenly we have Sam in there, who is like this disruptive child who's upset the whole playground for him. Yeah,
Bad
absolutely.
times. Not giving his ball back. We've got another clip actually that kind of illustrates. And talk us through this clip. This is Jedward playing, and yeah, you
well, this is the horror for poor Andrew. I mean, first of all, you know, this little peer person just careered into him. And as he was recovering from that, he then gets Sam doing several aggressive gestures
What's
towards
he doing?
him.
Because he looks like he's just smiling at him and looking at him.
That's teeth-baring. There's normal smiling, but that's teeth-baring. In animal terms, that would be snarling. He's also well into his space, and also he's staring at him. In animal terms, that would be an emotional and a physical attack.
Oh, he's right up in his grill. That's how we see. That's how we call it in the street. You know what I'm saying? Now, what about Josie? Obviously, she's the kind of queen bee in the house, and he's really going at her.
Yeah, this is what I call instrumental aggression. So I think it's done to establish something rather than just to attack Josie. He went deliberately and straight away for what I call the queen bee of the house.
Yeah.
And I think that was very useful to both of them, in actual fact. I mean, for Sam, it established him as right at the top of the pecking order, because he went straight in. Number one, he showed no fear, so the other guys would get intimidated. But B, he also established her because she knew that he knew what had been going on outside, and therefore, by going for her, he showed that she was the most important person in the house.
Well, OK, and you picked up something quite interesting. The way she's reacting to this, she's just showing her armpits, which, let me tell you, no top on, that's not a pretty sight. I mean, it's all right with the sweater, but why is she doing this?
You don't get many women doing this, actually. I mean, this is called pit-bearing. And actually, what she's doing is it's an act of real, naked, status-boosting aggression. By baring the delicate body parts, you're actually showing that you don't feel at all intimidated by the other person.
Have some of that, mate. Yeah?
It's putting them down quite extensively. And, you know, it was interesting to see her doing that, because up until then it was only the house alpha Steve that had done that kind of pit-bearing stuff. So she's out the duvet now, and she's in fighting spirit.
Right, very good. I mean, because John James isn't getting in there and putting his arms up for her. He's not backing her up at all. What's all that about?
His arms going up like that. John James needs her maternal interest. And I think the one thing that we know about John James, he's allergic to teasing. And the one thing we know about Sam is that he's like tease-meister.
Right.
So what John James needs to do is between a rock and a hard place. Number one, he's really got to bond with Sam, and I think he wants to. He looks really happy when he's with Sam, like two kids together. But at the same time, when he does that, his critical parent, Josie, starts telling him off. It's like having your mum around. You know, don't play with the naughty boys.
And finally, very, very quickly, Judy, is Sam going to make any friends in there? Is he going to bond with anybody?
Well, if you watch the rest of the boys' reaction to him when he first went in, I mean, they literally hit the sofas. And they did what's called hierarchical hostility display. Look at them there. They're in a line-up of all the hierarchies totally aimed at him. And then they all went in. That
horrible dress Rachel's wearing as well to fend him off.
That would have worked, wouldn't it? But look at them. They're completely surrounding their queen bee to defend her. She didn't need it.
He doesn't care, though, does he, Pepper?
He sits higher and he goes straight in there for the jugular.
Up in the grill. Thank you very much, Judge Judy. Everybody give her a big round of applause. Now, here are two brothers who could do with a bit of psychoanalysis. Is Zig and Zag with the original Big Brother geek, Mr. John Tickle.
Yes, indeed! There is great excitement here in the props room as we meet the Big Brother contestant whose surname alone will bring a smile to your face.
Yes, indeed. It's the Lord of the Tickle, Sir
John
Tickle!
Thank you. He's here, right there. Now, do you think it's fair that Big Brother 4 is always remembered for being the most boring Big Brother ever?
I've noticed it's been getting quite a bit of stick over the last few years.
It has, hasn't it?
I think it's basically fair. We weren't a very active bunch. We did a lot of sunbathing and a lot of reading.
Yeah.
I think we should show a clip. Maybe it might be more interesting, would it?
OK, let's go for that.
Yeah, let's show a clip. This is bound to be interesting.
Bound to be. Oh, dear. And that's still boring, and that was the most exciting clip we could find. That was the most exciting clip, mate. Oh, Zig, wake him up. Give him a tickle there.
What? Did I miss anything interesting?
Not significant.
No, nothing significant. No.
Quite boring.
Listen, they say that being on television means you get a lot of ladies trying it on with you. Can you confirm or deny this?
Ladies!
What is a typical tickle groupie?
He said ladies.
Well, the typical girl who comes up to me says the same line every single time.
What is it?
Which is, "Hi, John. My boyfriend's your biggest fan."
Oh.
Yeah, so, no, I don't get a lot of lady action, I'm afraid.
Right.
Isn't it? Yeah.
More's a pity.
Yes.
Well, yes. But listen, your fans have formed a church in your honour, we believe.
This is right.
Yeah, Is that nice or is it a bit kind of scary?
It's fine.
Scary.
It's fine. There are hymns and songs
What, John
and
Tickle
prayers
hymns?
and all sorts. Yes.
Now listen, you were the first ever housemate to be voted out and then voted back in again.
That's right. Yeah.
How did it feel to go back into the house after leaving?
Oh, it was brilliant, because, I was quite disappointed to be voted out so early. Mind you, I'd been nominated every week for 4 weeks, so it was pretty much
time to go.
guaranteed, yeah. But then I came back in for the final 2 weeks, and it was brilliant. There was more sunbathing to do, and I had a really good time.
More boring things to do?
More boring things to do, yes.
Now listen, you were known for your big tickle brain.
Yes.
Wow us with the best scientific fact you know.
Go.
Ooh.
Close up on 12. Close up on this. Got a close up. Thank you.
Less than 100 years ago, we still thought there was only one galaxy in the universe.
Yeah.
Look how far we've come.
I wish I was in that house. Big Brother 4.
What would your dream invention? Because you like inventing things. You've come up with ideas for stuff and things and like that. What would be your dream invention, do you think? What would you like to crack?
I'd like to find a way for making people move to the inside lane of motorways. And I think we can do that by putting electronics in cats' eyes and charging them for the time they spend in the outside lane.
It's an awful lot of cats to do that, mate. Well, I don't know. You could get in trouble over that.
Why do I feel like
is worth
sleeping
it.
when he talks? Does anyone notice that? I just feel like...
Zig.
Sorry, yes.
Listen, finally, could you please live up to your name and give Zig a good old tickle?
Oh, absolutely, yes.
No, stop, you flare my rash.
It's the tickle. Oh,
Just stop.
It's the tickle master, John Tickle, everyone.
John Tickle there. Not once but twice. Sorry, we had some intergalactic interference there. But don't worry, everything's going to be all right.
Like what you're doing there, George.
Yeah.
Yeah. Still to come, Melanie Black will be telling us who she thinks are the saints and sinners of the house.
I like what you're doing there.
Thanks.
Plus, we'll be revealing what was really in Dave's letter from his kids. And we'll have news of a potential new BB couple emerging.
I
ain't talking about dinner.
It's Rachel, Dave and John James who face the public vote this week. Who goes? You decide. Here are the numbers that you need to dial. To evict Dave, call 09011 323 004. To evict John James, call 011 323 007. To evict Rachel, call 09011 323 017. Calls cost 50p from a BT landline. Other networks may be higher and mobiles will cost considerably more. 15p from each call will be donated to charity. Details and terms at channel4.com/Big Brother. Voting closes in Friday's show.